Hello there mateys, welcome to me ship and welcome to a brand new video of a brand new series. Whoop whoop, go us. New series because to be honest I really got tired of doing the survival world because I'm a creative person, so I'm going to be showing you my creative testing-y world thing in a few special episodes. Whoop whoop. But yeah, so that's what this series is going to be. So this is part 1, and I did actually lose my skin, so I remade it, and I think it's the same, but I really can't remember. But if not, look at me, I've got a bit of razzle dazzle, glamoured myself up a little. But yeah, so this is going to be what we'll tour today. Let me just put my stairs away. So what we'll be covering today is the first few things that I built in this world. This lovely thing over here, this lovely thing over here, and this lovely thing over here. We're going to start with this because this was the first ever thing I made on this world, and I think somewhere I have the time lapse that I made when I built it, but I don't really know. So if it ends up being put in the back of the video, then the answer is probably yes. If not, the answer is surprise, surprise, no. But it's very basic. We just had the new update, so we've not got any interior wall things, table chairs and scaffolding. My incredible way of getting up, but you can't really do ladders on a corner very easily. We've got a lovely kitchen here with absolutely not much. To be honest, I didn't know that they were meant to be stoves then, but I saw other builders do them and I thought it looked cool, so I did it. In hindsight nowadays, I would probably put a cauldron here with probably coloured food to make it look like I'm cooking something. Probably put flower pots, maybe arm stands on here, and I'll go over the things that I would have done earlier down there later, because I'm going up here now. Goodbye. Very, very basic bedroom. Literally bed, bookshelves and a chest. I didn't put anything in the chest, but I probably would use chiseled bookshelves here. I'd probably get rid of, say, this one right here and replace it with, like, I don't know, a lantern or something of that ilk. And I would definitely do something with these walls because I've not done anything with them, and to be honest they're really quite boring. But yeah, and then down here I'd put some food on the table. I will change this because I'm sorry, this is an absolute abomination. Again, I do something with these top walls. They need more stuff. But I am very proud of the fact that whereas most people building will just use a door, I just use 2 trapdoors because it just looks better. How many high-backed chairs have handles on? How many high-backed chairs have this? None. None, I tell you. None. But yeah, we've got a small path, a villager. What do you have? Is it good? Oh, whoops. I'll see if I'll let you live. Yeah, his trades weren't too bad. Sorry, nothing to see there. Anyway, there's another lead. I'll leave that for later. So now we have our pier. I was very proud of this pier because I thought to use some dark oak down here just to make it look like the wood's actually wet. Why I didn't do it the whole way here, I'm not really sure, but I wasn't very intelligent then. Probably not now either. But yeah, I was very proud of that technique. In hindsight, oh, never mind, not in hindsight, I said I was gonna push it up to the tops a little bit, but I did. Wasn't I clever? I was also very proud that I thought to make this wobbly. I like things wobbly. But yeah, lanterns. Probably would have put a fence post with some boats tied to it, but oh well. We have a plank. I got the idea of this floor from Good Times with Scar, because in his I think it was 40 hours or 100 hours series that he did with Smallish Beans and Grian, he decided to make his floor out of trapdoors. The most dangerous thing to make your floor out of when you're in hardcore mode. But yeah, that was fun. We have a... I don't know what this was for. If I was doing this now, I'd give this room a purpose. I'd also make the boat bigger, because, I'm sorry, but this thing's stubby. It just looks... I don't know what it looks like. But we have the front deck on which I greeted you earlier. And from here we can take a lovely spyglass and stare into the distance. Ooh, is that a snowflake in the middle? I've never seen that before. That's really weird. But yeah, we'll cover that later. Spoiler alert, we'll cover that stuff later. And that. And that. And that. And that. But that we're going to cover in a minute. But anyway, we've got barrels here, which I probably should have strapped down, because circular things on a boat that rocks generally doesn't work very well. But we have a very, very small cooking area. Some chests and beds. Again, I would have loved to make this bigger, because then I'd probably turn these into hammocks, which are quite bulky when you try and build them in Minecraft, but I'm sure I'd have figured it out. One bookcase for everyone. One book each, guys. One book each. One book each. Then we'll go up here to the sail, apparently. Oh, also, I would definitely need to add a banister to this. Maybe cannons. Cannons always run. I couldn't figure out how to do sails that were actually inflated, so they're tied up with fences, as all good fences are. As all good fences. As all good sails are. Oh my word, I'm just not working with words today. But we've got the crow's nest. Probably should have a flag. But guess what? It doesn't. We will also cover this another time. I'm both very proud and slightly horrified by this build. But look, you can just see it goes under the water. Yeah, that's right, teasing you, not letting you see. But yeah, that is our lovely boat, which I didn't name. But yeah, that's the boat. That stuff we'll cover in a different episode, but here's where some really funky stuff happens. This build was based almost like a monastery. It was the second ever build I've ever done that I've been confident and just, I didn't really have an idea for it, I just built it. And I think it is slightly 2015 building style, considering it completely have holes in it, as we all know good 2015 builders have. But we've got a lovely balcony, some flowers, a small enchanting area, which I don't think would actually, no, I can't enchant something like this. Yeah, I don't think that goes anywhere near to level 30. Yeah, level 1. Oh my god, I can get sharpness 1, sharpness 1, sharpness 1. I think I'll get sharpness 1. Lovely. But yeah, lots of books, because this is sort of monastery sort of thing, with monks or nuns, or other religious people, because I'm fairly certain that other cultures have the same things. Oh my word, what is it with me and having just holes in my buildings? This cannot go on. Hopefully I actually care slightly more about my other buildings and have less holes, but we've got a small area for just stuff. There was a lot of experimenting with this building. Like, I put this in the corner and it was just, oh, I can't reach that very easily, so I put it on a pedestal. Why are there so many holes? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. You know what? This is an old build. It's got very old over the years. It's allowed to have some holes in. That's my excuse. And we've got some sort of cooking pots in which they are cooking absolutely nothing. Nowadays I'd probably put campfires under there and put some sort of stew. Again, more beds. Were they the same bedside tables, or have we got different bedside tables? No, I did the same thing. And then the prize piece of this is firstly the roof, because I was very proud of the shape that I'd managed to do for the roof. Is it a good roof? No, it's made of wood, which probably explains why it's collapsing and has a bunch of holes in. But I was so proud of this leaves. I have no idea why I put leaves up here. And if it does have leaves, it's either got to be replaced a lot with climbing vines apparently, or it's living, which also doesn't make sense unless it's incredibly skilled tree that's managed to make the beams and flooring of this entire building. But what I was proud about this was it was my first attempt at doing a sort of gradient at least. This entire gradient was more based off Hermitcraft Season 8, which was the first one that I actually watched, because I was quite new to it, and Mumbo Jumbo trying to get Grian to tell him that his trees were good, and Grian telling him he needed more leaves, and I put more leaves and I felt proud of myself. I also completely forgot about our helicopter over there, so since that is very very quick, I'll show you that too. Not intended, but I feel the need to. Yeah, it goes down to the bottom. Helicopter pad. This was built in an airport, and I was bored and asked my brother, what shall I build? I want to build something in Minecraft, and he said a helicopter, and this was my best attempt. Why I thought the helicopter had to have one blade on top of the other instead of 4 blades, and why one's bigger than the other, or I don't know. To be honest, nowadays I'd have probably done a Chinook and had 2 blades for forward and back. It's literally the most basic build you will ever see in your life, but you do get a pretty good view. I mean, we can see this, what else can we see? This, oh, and that. I'm very proud of that, but you'll see that in another episode too. But I'm thinking that is going to be the end of my episode, because I don't want, I know how to play. Go away. I'm thinking that will be the end of the episode, because, well, I've showed you all the things I promised, and I need content for another episode. So yeah, I will see you next episode, and until then, I will lie in my lovely jubbly hammock. So, good bye.